With the bears gaining momentum and Bitcoin struggling to stay above 68K, the bulls only have one pattern in their back pocket that could bring them back up to the upside. Let's find out what it is. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. It's about 4:40 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 67,560. We're gonna start off here with the weekly chart, and right now we have 5 days and 3 hours before this candle closes, and I'm not liking what's happening right now. We're starting to get lower than the candle that we closed prior, and we're starting to go here sideways, and I'm starting to think that even though we're far away from the 21 moving average, we might just go here sideways for a couple of weeks and wait for this 21 moving average to get closer to price and then eventually drop down. I'm starting to sense here some type of a bear flag. So stochastics are still on the floor with no sign of turning back up anytime soon. And take a look at the 6-day chart. It looks like the stochastics are still on the way down. The RSI looks like it wants to roll over, and again we're going sideways here. We're barely above the 200 moving average that's currently at 64,168. If we cannot make it back above this 21 moving average, we could easily roll over. We take a look at the 5-day chart. Stochastics are very low here. They're still not turning up. The RSI also looks like it wants to roll over, and now we're starting to go sideways below the 200 moving average, which is very bearish. 21 moving average is starting to creep towards price range here, and again I'm sensing a bear flag. We take a look at the 2-day chart. You already see that the bear flag is happening. Stochastics were on the way up, but this looks like it wants to roll over. RSI is about to roll over. If I put the patterns here and this ends up being a bear flag, the measure move to this could take us down to about 43K. We take a look at the daily chart. I've been talking to you guys about how this looks like an M pattern is about to form, and if this is an M pattern, a lot of patterns here, so bear with me. This would also take us down to about 59K, basically testing the lows that happened about a week or two ago. So those are two patterns that are showing that there's more downside. You can see that the stochastics here are toppy on the daily chart. The 21 moving average is already close enough that if we touch price range here, we could just end up rolling over. Take a look at the 22-hour chart. Stochastics are toppy. RSI is rolling over. We were never able to get above 50 here, and we got rejected off the 21 moving average. If we go over here to the right, you can see that the VRVP, we're already towards the end of the bulge, and we could easily just drop down here. Take a look at the 8-hour chart. You can see the M pattern here even more prevalent. Stochastics are on the way down. We got rejected off the 21 moving average here. Now on the 4-day chart, stochastics are low. We're getting some bullish divergence here. Hopefully we could double bottom, and honestly guys, this is the only pattern that the bulls have right now that could possibly save the day, and it's this slanted complex inverted head and shoulder. I just reworked it, and this gives us the measure move back above the 200 moving average to about $82,000. So far we are on the neckline. We got a little bit above it here. We fell back down. This is still in the works. With the stochastics being low, we have a shot for this to happen. As you can see here in the VRVP, if we could get above 70K, we could kind of fly up to 76, 78. It's not that bad, but we definitely have to start closing candles above 70K. Right now Bitcoin is struggling to stay above 68K. We're struggling to stay above 70, so it's almost like we're making lower highs. This pattern is still available here, so we still have a shot. If we take a look at the 1-hour chart, stochastics are toppy. This is looking to me like a rounded top here. We are getting rejected off this 21 moving average. This is looking bearish. And on the 15-minute chart, stochastics also on the way down. This kind of looks like it could be some type of head and shoulder. This could also be a flag, but with the stochastics coming down, I don't know if this will play out. If this flag does play out, this could probably bring us back up towards 68, almost 69K. But again, anything below 70, I don't really care about that at the moment. We really have to start making moves above 70K. So guys, right now overall I am a little bit bearish. I do see us possibly going down to test 65K, and if we lose that, I think that these patterns in the higher time frames, like this bear flag that I talked about and this possible M pattern on the daily chart, could start playing out, and it looks like we might go down to test 60K again. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.